Hey everybody, I just finished my very first book in the Stuff of Nightmare series. This is Sleigh Ride. I think there's only two books in the series. I haven't read the other one called Monster Makers, but I definitely look forward to it after reading this. Let's take a look at this cover art. We got this killer Santa Claus with chainsaw. We got this bunch of these rats running around. We got some body parts hanging over the mantelpiece, which is really cool. The story itself, we got an ornament too up here with a skull. Pretty cool. The story itself starts off with this Santa Claus breaking into these people's houses, and he does a bunch of like Santa Claus stuff, but very dark. And he basically releases these rats on these characters, and yeah, that's basically it. He leaves, and then we're kind of introduced to the story from this guy called the Nightmare Keeper, and he has an assistant with him named Reggie, I think. And the Nightmare Keeper is basically, like the Goosebumps Hall of Horror series, where there's this story keeper or something, where you kind of get introduced to the story, which I really liked. I thought that was really cool. It kind of shows some of the roots of R.L. Stine and other books, even though this is more of an adult book. But yeah, the actual story itself starts off. We are introduced to this guy named Henrik Fiddler, I think is his name, and he's a mall Santa. He's very lonely. He doesn't have a lot going on. But when Christmas comes around, he loves being a mall Santa. He's at work or whatever, and he gets called into an office. And basically, he's being let go because they're closing down the toy department at this mall, and he's being fired. And he goes ballistic, and he ends up strangling the CEO guy, and he sticks a candy cane in his mouth, and he leaves. Later, that person's family comes in, and she says, hey, can I see Mr. So-and-so, whatever her husband's name is. She goes inside, and she discovers his body, and they say the last person that was in there was Henrik Fiddler. And, yeah, now we're on this manhunt, chasing after this killer Santa Claus. And, yeah, there's this little side story where there's this cop that really wants to prove himself to catch this Santa Claus, and he thinks he sees them, but they end up at this like party which is full of Santa Clauses, which is really cool. But yeah, he starts massacring people and different things like that, and he starts stealing, like robbing people from presents and different things like that. One of the best scenes in the story is he actually takes a Christmas tree and he impales it through a guy stealing a Christmas tree, which is, it's like he's punishing a bad person, even though this guy's a bad person. I don't know. But it was really cool. I like that. But yeah. That's basically Sleigh Ride. There's not much more that happens. There's cops that chase after him. The ending is really good. I really, really loved the ending. It was just, really good. It involves a chimney. And, yeah, this played out like a movie, like a 90s kind of horror movie. I mean, nothing crazy, but it's kind of what it felt like to me. There is, a little bit of carnage here, but I'm not gonna lie, I did wish for more. Like, I wanted more gore and different things like that. This was an adult story, but to me, it felt more like a Fear Street book, but like a slightly more edgy Fear Street book. Like, there's no cursing or anything like that, which, that doesn't necessarily make it better either. But, I wanted something more, I guess. It wasn't bad, but it was very short, but yeah. The illustrations were really cool. Yeah, I probably give this like a 3 out of 5 stars. A very high 3 out of 5 stars though, because I did like it. And yeah, there's not much more to say about this. There's a cat that dies in here, which is crazy. Yeah, like Santa burns down somebody's house. Yeah, I just wish there was a little bit more to this story, but yeah. Definitely a 3 out of 5 stars for me, guys. Please let me know in the comments below, what did you think about Sleigh Ride? Is Monster Makers any good? I kind of look forward to reading that one too. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thank you. Bye.